I heard the bells ring and went to see what was happening. That's when I saw Mr. Lovell coming back with his buckets. I asked him about the fire, and he said there was no fire, but instead a number of boys were on the other side of the way, were throwing snowballs at the soldiers, and boy, were those soldiers mad. The boys called them lobsters and bloodybacks. There was also a number of people who started to throw out coal and rocks inside the snowballs. I went over where the soldiers were, and as soon as I got a glimpse of them, I saw the mob, and they began to pelt snowballs. The first word I heard was a grenadier say to a man by me, "Stand back!" How close was the man to the soldier? Well, he was so near that the bayonet might have run him through if he had stepped one step forward. While I was stopped looking, a person pushed through. He turned and said, "Oh yeah, lobster, bloody back, are you gonna stab me?" The soldier said, "By God, will I?" That same person then said, "Fire away, who cares? I bet you won't," and began to throw more snowballs and other things, which then flew pretty thick. I saw 2 or 3 of the big snowballs make contact with the soldiers. Then I saw one strike a soldier on his hat. The people who were right before them had sticks, and as the soldiers were pushing their guns back and forth, the mob would hit their guns. One hit a grenadier on his fingers with a club. Oh, the people were screaming, "They better not dare fire at us. We are not afraid of them." One of these people, a stout man with a long stick, threw himself forward and made a blow at the officer. The stout man then turned round and struck the soldier's gun, and it knocked it out of his hands. He then struck him over the head. The stout man held the soldier's bayonet with his left hand and twitched it and cheered, "Kill the dogs, knock 'em over." I then turned to look towards the officer, and I heard the word "fire." No, none of the soldiers that I saw stepped out or moved out of their formation. They did not move forward or push into the crowd at all. And I'm glad they didn't. If they had, they might have killed me and many others with their bayonets. As far as I could tell, by passing through all of the crowd, was that people just picked up any and everything they could find in the streets to throw them at the soldiers. I too myself even threw some things. I probably would have kept going too, but as soon as I heard the gunfire, I ran to the first open door I could find. I was very much afraid.